Morning guys, so a bit of a spontaneous class today. I had a slow start to my morning and I'm going to share a little bit about that later on today. Today's class is not going to follow on from the last two programs, but Wednesdays will. Today is just going to be about moving and flowing, and I hope you enjoy it. So if you can bring your hands together, interlace the fingers, and then stretch the hands forward. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then with your hands, reach them up. And without overthinking about it, I just want you to move your body from side to side. So reaching up through the hands, lifting up through the shoulders, just allowing the body to move, to flow. Keep breathing. And then with the eyes, if you can begin to float them up, looking at the hands, the fingers. And then bringing the arms, the body to stillness, reach as high as you can. And then releasing the arms all the way down. Now bringing the hands to the back of your body. Reach the hands back, open the collarbones, lift the chest. Take a deep breath in and out. Releasing the hands, bringing the hands to the front of the body, rest them on your thighs, close the eyes and begin to roll the body. So rolling in one direction, allowing the head to flow, the neck to move. And moving in a way that there's no restriction, there's no right or wrong, you're just moving. You're allowing your body to guide your movement. And then reversing the direction. Moving at a pace that feels right for you today. Keep moving, keep breathing. And then eventually coming back into stillness. And then with the hands, if you can space your fingers, bring your knees back. And then let's tuck our feet so we're stretching the toes, stretching the feet. Now as we inhale, let's arch the spine. And then as we exhale, can we curve the spine? Inhale, gently arch the spine. And exhale, curve the spine. So again, try not to overthink, just allow the body to move. Breathe in, lengthen, float the face. Breathe out, curve the back. You've got 3 more. Inhale, extend. And exhale, curve. Last 2. And last one there. Untucking the toes, dropping your bottom to your heels, stretch your hands forward and allow the forehead to rest down onto the floor. Keep breathing. Now stretch the fingers as far as you can and then move from side to side or twist from side to side. Keeping the knees still, the feet still, but allowing the top part of the body, the torso, to move. You can look from side to side as you're moving, looking underneath the armpit, allowing your back to open. Coming back into the center, walking the hands to the right side, and then reaching long, allowing the head to drop. Take 3 slow deep breaths. Last one. And then walking the hands to the opposite side, reaching as far as you can, opening the side of the waist and allowing the head to drop. The last breath there. Bringing the hands back into the center, pressing yourself up, separating the knees hip width apart. With your right fingers, you're going to place them to the forehead with your elbow pointing to the right. Now as we inhale, we lift our chest, we twist it, so we're looking to the right side. As we exhale, my apologies, we lower. So we're going to inhale, we twist, we look. We exhale, we level. We've got 4. Inhale, twist. So what I'm after here is that while you're rotating through the spine, you're keeping a sense of length through your body. So your body is lengthening forward, The crown of the head is lengthening forward as you twist. One more time. And then releasing the body, releasing the hand. Left side. Left fingertips go to the forehead. We inhale, we twist to the sky. Exhale, we level. Now how high you twist up is not important. Just keep your shoulders over your wrists, your bottom over your knees, and find as much length and space in your body as you can. Let's go for 4 more together there, you guys. We've got 4. And for 3. For 2. And last twist. Releasing the left hand to the floor. Tucking your toes, and as we inhale, we drop our spine, we float the head. As we exhale, we lift our hips, and we walk our calf. So one knee bends as the opposite heel presses down into the floor. Taking your time here, feeling the stretch in the calf muscles, so your lower limbs as you're walking. Now pressing both heels down into the floor, bend both of your knees and press your chest towards your knees. Your index fingers, can you energize them down to the floor? Breathe in, begin to lengthen your legs, ripple your body forward, and you're going to come into your plank position there. Now listen closely, so your knees will start to bend a little. You'll press your bottom back towards your feet and then lengthen your legs. So we exhale, we curve or ripple our body forward. We bend our knees, we press our hips back, lengthen the legs. We've got 3, curve, lift. Bend the knees and press yourself back. And curve. So we're balancing on our toes. We're spacing our fingers. And we're lifting out of our shoulders so everything is strong. One more time there, you guys. Curve. And then sending yourself back to height to hold for just a moment there. Deep breath in and out. Then raising as high as you can to the toes if you're not already, to place your knees down, untucking your toes. Moving the hands back under the shoulders if they adjusted. Balancing the spine still and lengthening your neck. As you breathe in, float the right arm, left leg. And release the other side, left arm, right leg float. Keeping your midsection as still as you can, that is your goal. We're balancing, we're moving with care and precision. Perhaps even imagining that we have a cup of tea on that lower part of our back. So activating the back of the shoulders, the back of the legs. Last set there, you guys. And then last one, left arm, right leg. Bringing yourself forward of your mat. Crossing your ankles behind you if that's okay for your knees. And coming over onto your bottom. Separating your legs so that they're about mat distance apart. We're going to keep the generous bend in our knees. And then inhale our arms up to the ceiling. Now as you exhale, soften your hands and your elbows and just allow your body to fold forward. Your hands wrap the base of your feet and the head drops. Keep holding, keep breathing. And then slowly restack your spine, coming all the way up. Once the body is lengthened, if we can set our 2 feet flat on the floor, and we're on the bony parts of our bottom. Now we're inhaling, we're floating our arms along, grow tall through your spine, breathe out. And then breathe in, prepare, breathe out, roll the hips under and begin to peel yourself back so you're laying on your mat. Peeling all the way back, bringing the heels towards your bottom, pressing the hands into the floor. Ready to pelvic curl. We breathe in, we breathe out. We lightly engage our pelvic floor, very lightly. We roll the hips under, peel the spine up, and inhale, hold at the top. Pull the heels to the bottom, and then exhale, keep that activation, melt the spine down slowly, slowly. Breathe in, relaxing the bottom. Breathe out, imprint, rolling the spine, coming all the way up. Inhale to hold at the top, and then exhale, melt the spine down slowly, slowly. Keep flowing through. And then melting the spine all the way down, ready to add in the arms. So we're inhaling. We exhale, we're peeling our spine up bone by bone. Now this time on the inhale, we lift our arms up. We reach them back behind us to rest them on the floor. Keep them there, melt the spine down. So upper body, mid back, lower back, pelvis. Inhale, raise the arms. Press them down into the mat beside you. Exhale, roll the hips up. Inhale, raise the arms. And then exhale, melt the spine. Inhale, raise the arms and press the hands into the floor. You've got two more. Exhale, roll. Inhale, float. Now when the hands are on the floor, can you reach behind you as you melt the spine down? So stretch your body. Inhale the arms up and then press them down into the floor. Last time, exhale, peel the spine up. Inhale, float the arms. Rest them on the floor behind you. Slowly melt the spine all the way down. And then this time when you raise the hands, hug your two knees into your chest. Rock your body from side to side. And then gently lift the head, neck and shoulders so that your body is curved in a ball off of the floor. Keep holding, keep breathing. Bend from underneath the rib cage to reduce any strain in the neck. Now while you're in this position, squeeze the legs tightly together, interlace your fingers, hands go behind your head, and then float your two knees into a clean tabletop position. So we're now in our chest lift. We inhale, we lower the upper body all the way down. We exhale, nod the chin, chest lift. Squeeze your knees tightly together, exhale, curve. And inhale, release it all the way down. We've got 8 together. And for 7, for 6, for 5. Keep squeezing the legs, head is heavy in the hands. Elbows are wide in our peripheral. Now the last time we chest lift up, we hold that position. Squeeze the knees again, breathe in. Breathe out, rotate the upper body to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate the upper body to the left. Inhale, center. Let's go for 6. Center. 5, control the movement, no rush. For 4, keep bending the spine. For 3, elbows stay wide. For 2, and this is your last one. Coming into the center, releasing the head, neck and shoulders. Now with your 2 feet, if you can balance your toes on the floor, bring your legs quite close to your bottom, and then widen your arms out just below the T. Press the hands into the floor. Breathe in, twist the body to the right, allow your knees to go to the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left, allowing the knees to go to the floor. And center. Flow through. Just keep flowing through with the movement. Nelson, on your mat. Off you go. Now once you've done the final one to the left, come back into the center, float both of your legs back to tabletop. Now keep the back of the rib cage down on the floor, press the hands into the floor firmer. And then as you inhale, twist to the right, keep your legs together, extend both of your legs, so straighten your legs. Bend the knees, come back into the center. Inhale over to the left, extend your legs, so straighten your legs. Bend your knees, come back into the center. Energize the hands. the rib cage to the floor. Try and minimize that lift of the chest, moving from our midsection. So what we're trying to do is twist it. And that twisting action just in itself helps us to strengthen our oblique. So one of the layers of our abdominals. Let's go one more to each side. Last one over to the left there, you guys. Coming into the center, hugging the knees into the chest, take a deep breath in and out. Pressing both of the hands into the mat beside you, inhale. And then exhale, melt the belly button to the spine, flatten your back into the floor. Inhale, release. Exhale, belly button to spine, flatten the lower back into the floor. So this is your imprint with your legs in tabletop. So as you're moving through, you can lightly engage your pelvic floor. And let's go for 4, 3, and 2. Now last one, flatten the back to the floor, hold it there. Lower your feet so your shins are level with the horizon and separate your knees. Now very lightly, inhale, tap the left toes to the floor. Exhale, float the leg. Inhale, right leg, lightly tap. So your intention here is that as you're lowering and lifting your legs individually, we're trying to keep the abdominals engaged by drawing our waistline in and keeping our lower back close to the floor. Let's go for 4 more there, you guys. And 3, for 2, and this is your last one coming. Once you're there, both knees come back to the chest. Lift your head, neck and shoulders, hands go to the back of the legs, and we rock and roll up to our seated position. Come into a cross-legged position. And let's bring the arms out wide, ready for our side reach. So we're growing as tall as we can through our spine. We're breathing in to tilt to the right. We're turning our top hand, and then we're exhaling to side reach. Breathe in to raise the arm, and then breathe out to restack the body. Inhale over to the left, turn the top palm, exhale, reach. Inhale, raise the arm, exhale, restack the body. I'm going to give you a few moments in silence, and let's just flow through together. Let's go for 3 more. Last one to each side. Final one. Coming into the center, and then bringing the hands to prayer. With the legs, if we can swap the cross of the legs over, and then grow tall. Now press the hands firmly, rest your thumbs on your chest, and then if I can invite you to close down your eyes, ready for your spine twist. We breathe in. We breathe out, we twist the upper body one way. Inhale, center, grow tall. Exhale, twist the opposite way. So while you've got your eyes closed and you're twisting from side to side, I want you to drop into your body and just feel your sit bones, so your 2 bony parts in your bottom cheeks. And I want you to feel them heavy into the mat, and almost as if they're energizing down into the floor. Now move your awareness to your waistline and lift that up and away from the sit bones, but without losing that energy down into the ground. One more to each side there, you guys. And then last one. Coming back into the center, taking a moment of stillness, and then gently opening the eyes. Bringing both of your feet now so that they're out in front of you. And then with your hands, you're going to bring them behind you so that your fingers are facing your bottom. Now lift your chest up tall. If you're feeling pressure in your wrists, then you can move your fingers outwards slightly. So just try that, lift your chest, and then choose which one feels better for you. Now press the feet into the floor. Let's take an inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to lift our hips. As we inhale, we're we're lowering our hips all the way down. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, lowering your hips down. Keep moving through. Feeling the crease of your bottom activate. So press your heels down, lift from the crease of the bottom, activate the bottom cheeks, and then releasing. Now if you're tight through your chest, in particular from desk work, you are going to feel a massive stretch in your chest. And that can even move all the way down the front of the arms. Now the next one, let's lift and hold the position. So working the hips, stretching your chest. 3 more breaths. Chin comes down slightly. Imagine you're holding an egg for 2. And 1 more breath there. Placing the bottom down onto the floor. Balance on your sit bones and float the arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll yourself back slightly. Hold the position. Now on the next exhale, can you draw your waistline inwards and float the right leg to tabletop? Inhale, lower your leg down. Exhale, lift your left leg to tabletop. Inhale, lower it down, flow through. Exhale, lift. We've got 4 to go. Last set. Last one on the left, hold the leg there. Pop your hand to the back of your thigh and then pick up the right leg so 2 legs are lifted. Squeeze your knees and your feet together. Send your arms long and hold the position. We've got 5 breaths together. 4, 4. And 3. 4, 2. Last breath. And then hands come to the back of the thighs. Create a little compact position, lowering your feet slightly. And then inhale as you roll. Exhale, balance. Inhale, roll. Exhale, balance. Flow through. 4, 4. Trying to minimize any movement in the legs, keeping your back as curved as you can to make the movement smooth. Last one. Coming back to the top, releasing your feet down, floating your arms. Your palms will face the floor this time, and we're setting for hundreds. So we inhale. We exhale, we slowly peel our spine down until we're in a chest lift position. Once you're there, we float the right leg. Followed by the left, we squeeze our feet together and pump our arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. You can pop your head down on the floor if your neck is sore. Keep scooping in your belly so that your lower back is close to the mat. So you're almost in an imprint there. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. 4, 2. Last one. Hugging the knees into the chest, rest the head. Take a moment. Stretching your left leg along the floor, rest it. Press the hands into the mat and extend your right leg to the ceiling. Now the leg is parallel at this point, so the kneecap is facing you. As we breathe in here, we're going to flex the foot and then breathe out, point the toes. So breathe out, flex the foot, breathe in, point the toes, trying to keep the knee as straight as you can. So what I'm after here is that our body is roughly an L shape. What I'm not after is that you're bringing your leg really close to your face. So just reduce off the angle. So if I was to have a look at you, you would look like a capital L. Now finishing with your toes pointed, and then as we breathe in here, we're going to lower the leg down but not to rest. Flex our foot, so toes to ceiling, and then lift the leg back up. Breathe in, point the toes, lower your leg, flex your foot, raise your leg back up. We're going to go for 3 more of these, so 6 in total. Last one coming. Now when the leg gets to the top, hold it there, point your toes. Last part, you're going to turn your thigh outwards so your knee is twisted outwards, and then turn it back so your knee is facing you. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. You've got 4 more. And center. For 3, turn your thigh. Nothing else is moving. The body is stationary, just your thighs turning in the hip. 1 more time there, you guys. And then releasing the right leg down. Left leg, we lift it. Then we start with our flexing and our pointing of our feet. So you could breathe out as you point, breathe in as you flex. Again, we're not looking for that leg being close to our face. We're just looking for the leg to be reaching up towards the sky. Now finishing with the toes pointed, and then as we inhale, we lower the leg down with control. We flex our foot, we raise the leg, and we point to lower. And we flex to raise. Point to lower, 4 more. Flex to raise. So what's happening here is we are both stretching and strengthening the leg. We're stretching the back part of our leg, so hamstring, calves, and we're strengthening the front part of our leg, quads and hip flexors. Now the next time the leg comes up, we're going to hold it there, point the toes, and then as we breathe out, turn our thigh, breathe in, return. Breathe out, turn, and then breathe in, return. We've got 4. And 3. For 2. Last one. Once you're in parallel, release your left leg down. Separate both of your feet a little bit wider, and then raise your 2 arms to the ceiling. We're inhaling, we're chest lifting. We're exhaling, we're peeling our spine, coming all the way up. Breathe in. Breathe out, peeling your spine down bone by bone for your roll-ups. Inhale, you're taking your hands slightly back. You're raising your arms, nodding your chest, and rolling your spine up. Breathe in. Breathe out, peeling the spine back. Arms reach back. Without flinging our arms, we're using our center to pick us back up. Let's go for 3 more of these together. For 2. Stay active at the top, so long C curve. And last 1. Now when you get to the top, restack your spine and then release the arms to the side. Now if we can come onto the right side of our body, bring your knees up into your chest and then lay down onto your right shoulder. You're going to interlace your fingers. Your hands go behind your head and then you're resting your head down on the floor. Elbows at this point are hugging down over your face, but everything is very relaxed. Now as we inhale, we point our top elbow to the ceiling. Keep your head relaxed here and heavy and twist your body until you're looking up at the ceiling. Breathe in to hold and then breathe out to rotate the spine and then allow the elbow to go down. So we inhale to lift our elbow. We exhale, we twist our body. Breathing in to hold there and then breathe out as you rotate the body back forward. We've got 4 more and I'll offer you some space of silence. Last 2 there, you guys. Final 1. and then releasing the body forward. Now once you're there, move your underside arm so it makes a pillow. Send both of your legs out long, and then let's lift our underside waist away from the floor. We've got our 8 single leg lifts, so we lift for 8. Exhale, lift for 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Now last one, lift and hold. Softly point your toes, and then exhale to turn your thighs so your kneecap looks up at the sky, and then inhale, return. So very similar to what we just practiced when you were laying on your back. What we're doing is turning our thigh from our hip joint, trying to keep our knee as still as we can, but that will organically move because we're moving our thigh. Watch that your hips aren't rolling back, so almost imagine that behind you have a brick wall that you're balanced up against. Now let's twist the leg outwards so the knee's looking up. We're going to hold that position. Keeping your midsection as still as you can, start to draw circles with the leg. I encourage you to take your time, because what matters the most is that we stay in this turnout position. We're targeting the muscles at the back of the hips to strengthen them, so we need to keep that turnout. And let's go for 4 more here. For 3, and for 2, and 1, reverse it you guys for 8, and 7, keep your midsection still for 6, 5, imagine your wall behind you for 4, 3, and 2, this is your last one coming, turn the thigh forward, and then releasing your leg all the way down. Let's swap our sides. So either rolling over or coming up. Starting with our knees hugged in towards our chest, interlace your fingers, and then your hands go behind your head. Elbows rest over the face, and just take a moment to soften. Breathe in, lift the top elbow. Breathe out, twist your spine. Inhale to hold. Exhale, rotate your body back forward, and then close the elbow down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, open the chest, head is heavy, and then rotate forward. So just taking your time, guys, to go for 4 more, and I'll offer you that space of silence again. One more time there. You might have got an extra one. I'm enjoying it way too much. And then we're coming forward. Okay, so adjusting our underside arm, both legs go long. So start with your single leg lift. So underside waist is lifted. We breathe out, we lift our top leg for 8. Inhale down for 7, 6, and 5, 4. Keep lifting your waist for 3, and 2. Last one, lift and hold the leg, point your toes. Exhale, turn your thigh. So knee to sky. Inhale, turn the knee back. So you're trying to move from right up here in your thigh. The knee will want to bend, so let's focus on not allowing that to happen. And the hips will want to roll back. So I want you to try and imagine your brick wall. Let's go for 1 more here, keeping the turnout, and then begin to circle. Again, minimize how far back your hip wants to go, so try not to let it roll back. There'll be a little bit of an adjustment, but nothing too big. Last 3, and 2. Last one, you guys, let's reverse it together and I'll count for 8, and 7, 6, 5, and 4, for 3, last 2, and last 1. Turning the knee forward, releasing your leg all the way down. coming onto your tummy, we're going to start to release the body. So if I can get you to have your hips nice and relaxed, your left hand underneath your forehead, and then reach back for your right ankle. Just bring the heel towards the bottom until you feel the stretch in the thigh. Once you've got the stretch, try and soften your hips again. If there's any discomfort in the back or in your tailbone, ease off the stretch a little and then try and re-soften. 5 deep breaths there, you guys. And then releasing that leg. Swap your hands, swap your legs over. Once you grab your left ankle, draw the heel to the bum. Try and relax everything. If there's any discomfort in the hips or the tailbone, ease off the stretch. Closing the eyes, and let's count to 5 deep breaths. And then releasing the leg. Sliding both of your arms down by the side of your hips. Pressing your hip bones down into the floor. And then as you breathe in, hover your chest, your legs, your arms into your back extension position. Let's hold it together. Now while you're holding your breathing, you're rolling your collarbones open and then lightly drawing your shoulder blades towards your spine. Your palms are facing upwards and you're lightly pressing to the ceiling. Keep holding, keep breathing. Bring your awareness down to your knees, straighten your legs and point your toes. You've got 3 breaths. And then releasing the body all the way down, placing your hands by your shoulders, press yourself up. Separate your knees, bringing your heels, your bottom back to your heels. Stretch the hands forward, look towards your fingers. And then let's take an inhale as we lower the forehead down to our mat. Take an exhale to curve your back, coming forward, and then inhale as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, taking your hips back, allowing your head to drop. And then an exhale as you curve forward, and an inhale to lengthen. Flow through. I invite you to close your eyes. And we'll do 4 more. One more time there, you guys. And then finishing with the bottom of the heels, take a moment to rest. Energize the hands into the mat, lift the body, tuck your toes and pike your hips to the sky. Now add in a little bit of free movement here. So that could be you walking your calves. Maybe it's twisting your body from side to side. Or maybe there's something else that your body feels like doing in this position. For me, my body feels like twisting and walking at the same time. So have a play. And then straighten your knees, ripple your body forward like we practiced at the start, and then you're going to hold your plank position. So shoulders over the wrist, you straighten your knees, energize your neck long, and pull the tummy up and in. Holding for 5, 4, and 3, bend it, pull it up into your chest. Place your right knee down onto the floor, untuck your left toes. Hands come down one on top of each other and rest into pigeon. Three more breaths there, you guys. Tucking your back toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Hands come to the outside of the front knee. And then as we breathe out, we lift, we pike our hips. Come back to your free movement. So that could be walking or twisting or a combination of all of it. And then ripple your body forward, coming into your plank position and you're holding. We've got 4 more long breaths. And 3, 2, last one. Left knee, hug it into your chest, hold it there. Squeeze the muscles in your legs, lift out of your shoulders. Place the left leg down onto the floor, untuck your right toes. Walk your hands forward, rest your forehead on your hands. And tuck your back toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Hands go to either side of your knee, and then you lift when you're ready to your pike. Now this time, let's hold our pike position stationary. And then start to walk your feet and over-exaggerate the steps. So bending the knees, keeping the steps small so you get a chance to do lots of steps until eventually your feet end up in between your hands. Make any adjustments that you need to so you can get there. And then your hands will tent the floor. Let your head drop. Breathe in, bend both of your knees. Scoop in your belly, press into your heels and slowly roll your spine up. When you get to the top, inhale your arms to the sky. Turn your palms outwards. Lower your arms down, nod your chin and roll your spine all the way back down. Keep going, rolling down until you come into a little ball. Press your heels into the floor, breathe out, roll your spine up. Inhale the arms wide. Turn your palms outwards, nod your chin and roll your spine all the way down. Crouch into a little ball, press the heels into the floor, peeling your spine out. Arms go wide. Turn your palms, nod your chin, coming all the way down. Holding the crouch position, drop your head. Bring the hands to the back of the thighs and bend and straighten the knees. Allowing the back of the legs to lengthen. Head is heavy, relax your neck. Hands dangle to the floor, breathe in, breathe out, roll your spine up. When you get to the top, standing with your feet hip width apart, I'm just going to come down to the knees so you can see my face, but you guys are standing. Arms go to the side of your body. We inhale, raise the arms, float to the toes. We exhale, release the arms, and we release our feet. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release 1 more time. And release the body. Thank you for you guys. I can see a couple of you on live. Thank you for joining me last minute. I hope you enjoyed the class. And you guys that jump on later, enjoy the class. And I'll see you guys in the group later this afternoon. Have a great day.